So this is an old video that you're going to watch. I started filming in November 2023 and it took me a year to post. So these are all archived clips. Some of my thoughts might have changed, some might stay the same, but I'd like to post them because it's part of the journey and it's important to me, and they matter to me, and it shows the journey and shows different thoughts I was going through compared to now, I guess. But yeah, enjoy the video. Peace. This morning, all I've been thinking about is my diet. And, you know, it does get scrutinised a lot. A lot of the people I know do probably think I'm crazy. A bit over the top. I mean, I eat an animal-based diet, sort of following Paul Saladino's way of thinking. And I mean, I personally think it's absolutely amazing. I think it's completely changed my life. It really does affect how I feel on a day-to-day basis. And I think what's hard for me is I wasn't necessarily unhealthy. I wasn't struggling with Crohn's or IBS or necessarily like bad eczema or stuff like that. I wasn't really suffering with any diseases or anything like that. I was healthy before the diet. But the things that have affected me are my energy levels, and just generally how much happier I am on a sort of a day-to-day basis. In terms of, I've not got these slumps of energy, and this feeling like, oh, you know what I mean? I can't be bothered. Like, I do have more energy, and I think I've been doing it for 2 years now, and I almost can't remember what it feels like to not be this way. So it is difficult to explain to people the benefits, because it's like, why you are so used to it. It's like it is now just me. But I think it's hard for people to see the benefits because I was also healthy beforehand. It wasn't like I was suffering and I was fat and I had these diseases that was affecting my life. I'd never had stuff like that. I have eczema, and I have that's pretty much it. There was eczema, and then there was just a lack of energy, really. Some days it's like you're just feeling like, ugh. And I think I put the blame on, it's work, it's life, it's sleep. It's work, it's life, it's sleep, and it's just sort of normal day and stuff like that. And I don't know. It's for me, I would recommend everyone to go on it. But when I eat sort of what would be classed as normal food now, pasta, rice, sweet stuff, curries, what else? Flatbreads, tortillas, burritos and tacos and stuff like that. When I eat stuff like that now, I've got to be careful because my stomach becomes a mess. Like, I get quite bad stomach pains or gas from these foods now. I don't feel the same after them as I normally did. Now, in my head, I do put that down to, well, yeah, because my body's gone, thank God he's not having any of that stuff anymore. Thank God he's not having any of that stuff anymore. Our body's sort of healed. And then when I put it back in, it's sort of like, whoa, we don't want any of this bad stuff in here again. Or it also could be because I'm just used to eating one way and my body's not used to other food. It could be that. I very much doubt it, but it could be. I'm not saying everything's perfect and everything's explained for. That's not English, but you know what I mean. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying, for me, I love it, and I don't get bored. And I'll be honest, it is expensive, but I look at it as before, I guess a big issue I was having before this diet was I was getting ill a lot, at least 4 or 5 times a year with like a cold. And sometimes you think that's normal, or it just happens. Someone you know's got a cold, you then get a cold, stuff like that. You've got brothers and sisters who are in school and stuff like that, and it's always passed around there. But coming on to this, I am ill less. I think last year I must have been ill once, or maybe twice. But again, I think I've sussed it out, and I've not been ill for a very long time. I don't remember the last time. I think the last time I had a cold maybe was December, either November or December, but I think it was for 2 days or 3 days. So, it's different. And these are the things I notice, that your body just functions better. But yeah, I don't get bored. I don't get bored, but it is expensive, and that is the only issue I struggle with. I would have so much more enjoyment if I could spend more money on different food. If I could eat mangoes and oranges and what else would I want, and more honey and yogurt and more orange juice and apple juice and what else, and dried mango and these sort of crispy banana chips. They're delicious. But and more milk. But these things get expensive. So that is I understand that is an issue, especially here in England, because on a day-to-day basis I eat half a kilo of mincemeat. I eat about 150 grams of steak. I have half a pint of milk a day, and then I have some cheese and butter, and half a kilo of yogurt. That's sort of like my dessert. I have a lot of honey. I must have like 50 grams a day of honey. And it does get expensive, but I don't need that. Me personally, I don't need the variety, which I guess I'm lucky in that aspect of who I am. But yeah, I love it, and I would recommend anyone to go on it. But just giving it a go and seeing how you feel. But yeah, I get scrutinised for it, but until you do it, you don't know. You don't feel the benefits. But yeah, I'm at work now, so peace.